Joining me in the studio today is Elaine Frostman-Clarke. She's the founder and director of EFC Performance. Elaine, who are EFC?
Well, EFC Performance is my own company. I'm the founder and director. We are based up in Worcestershire, but we have clients all over the UK and we also work overseas.
What are the key services and products that you offer your clients?
The key services fall into four main categories. So we offer executive coaching, and that can be one-to-one, it can be one-to-many. So we will coach teams of people. We offer leadership and management workshops, so they can be on-site, they can be off-site, and they can range anything from a day to a whole week. We do boot camps, those sort of things. We use behavioural profiling tools, predominantly everything DISC. So that looks at the core behaviours of someone. That's often our starting point of a client engagement. And then the fourth element to what we provide is working with teams to foster high-level team performance. So those are our four key areas that we work with organisations and individuals alike.
What kind of results do you think companies can accomplish by having your team come in and to coach them? What are the results that you get?
It varies. Some stakeholders might engage with us and want to change the culture of an organisation. And if you're looking at culture, that has to come right from the top. So we would want to start looking at behaviours that are being demonstrated by the people right at the top of that organisation. Are they nurturing a culture of fear? Are they nurturing a culture of openness and vulnerability? And culture is about the way you do things. So how are they doing things in their organisation? What needs to change? It might be about hard financial figures. You know, let's go in and really change the thinking and the productivity levels of the sales guys and girls right at the coalface. But it all comes back to behaviours. You know, if things need to change, there's generally something not quite right with the behaviours displayed with individuals in the teams. So by starting to change the way people think about what they do and how they do it can often lead to a very tangible, measurable result. And that can be behaviours, that can be attrition rates, that can be financials that need to change within the organisation itself.
Who's the perfect customer for you? Is it dependent on the size of the organisation, or doesn't that really matter?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you look at our client portfolio, we work with business owners who want to understand how they can think and behave differently as a business owner to scale up their business, to improve the quality of their customers and their team members. And we work with huge global companies, with various teams within their organisations, with various stakeholders. So there's no ideal customer in terms of what does your ideal avatar look like. There are some key fundamentals that we look for in terms of the people ideally we want to engage with. But we're looking for people within the B2B market who recognise that they need to change something. And it's generally around behaviours. So we're looking for people who are ready to make some changes, who are very aware of what they need to change, and we come in then and provide the how. So we work with them once they know that, yeah, that needs to change specifically. Let us come and work with you now to help you make that happen.
How do they start working with you, and how do they contact you?
They can contact us through our website, which is efcperformance.com. And there is a general information email there as well. We also have contact telephone numbers on the website. There's a few things on the website that they can do. So there's a team assessment test that they can do with their teams. It takes about 30 minutes. But from that, we can start to understand what we might be facing with this particular team and the frustrations that the team leader has, or the team itself. It might be a collective team that have done the assessment. And we can also send out some sample behavioural reports as well. So if we've got someone who's wanting to look at profiling both themselves and their team, but they're not that familiar with profiling, then we can send out some sample reports. So that can be the start of understanding how profiling works. So there's lots of samples, there's lots of assessments that we can start doing before we really sit down and have some serious talks with a potential customer.
If that's something that interests you, then get in touch with Elaine Frostman-Clarke. She's the founder and director of EFC Performance. Just follow the link that's on the screen right now, and that'll take you straight to their website where you can find out more details.